A follow-through day just fired and Gainster's radar is lit. Today, we're spotlighting the best stocks to buy now as this market officially ignites.
This is your Drive Score update for April 15th, 2026 U.S. Eastern Time.
Here's where the market stands today.
The market just delivered a follow-through day, the clearest institutional signal that this rally has real legs. Confirmed uptrend is our regime, and we're only on day 2 out of 20 stocks on the watch list. 8 are glowing green with drive scores of 80 or above, while 12 sit in the yellow zone. Distribution count is at 5, nothing alarming. The runway is open. Offense is the right posture right now.
If drive scores are new to you, hit subscribe so you never miss a setup like today's.
Now for today's market headlines.
The Motley Fool calls ASML the company that makes every AI chip possible, and Q1 results just proved it. ASML's lithography machines are the choke point of advanced chip production. No ASML, no next-gen silicon. The report confirms demand is surging and smart money is paying close attention. Benzinga reports ASML is up 41 year-to-date after a blockbuster Q1, with momentum scores surging post-earnings. When the machine that builds the machines is thriving, it sends a green signal down the entire semiconductor supply chain. ASML is on a roll, and the whole sector feels it. TSMC announced a 32 capital spending surge, a massive AI wave heading straight into ASML's order pipeline. Benzinga ran a cautious headline, but let's reframe: your biggest customer spending 32 more on your product isn't a risk. That's a demand cycle, that's a tailwind. Let's spotlight the top setups. Teradyne, the semiconductor test equipment backbone, scores a perfect drive. Score of 100 with an RS rating of 99. The cup with handle pattern here is textbook clean, with ASML driving semiconductor sentiment and chip demand accelerating. TER is riding that same wave from a different angle. This is one of the cleanest setups on the entire board. Watch it closely.
GE Vernova scores a perfect drive score of 100 with RS 98, building a cup with handle near the $1,000 level. Renewable Utilities is one of the hottest industry groups in this uptrend, and GEV is the sector leader at nearly 986. It isn't cheap, but the best stocks in a confirmed uptrend rarely are. The sector tailwind here is very real.
Keysight Technologies, drive 100, RS 96, and a flat base pattern that most traders completely overlook. The flat base is the tortoise of chart setups, quiet, controlled, and explosive when it finally breaks. Hardware and test equipment names are attracting institutional money in this uptrend. KAS is patient accumulation happening in plain sight. Wait for the clean break on volume. Albemarle, drive, score 80, RS 98, building a cup with handle in the specialty chemicals space. ALB put back 2.4 today, but in a cup with handle, controlled dips are written right into the script. That's not weakness, that's the handle forming. This is the lithium story for the EV decade. The base is still building constructively. Patience is the edge here.
Tapestry, drive 80, RS 96. Forming a cup with handle in the luxury goods space. TPR gained 1.1 today, while the broader tape was pulling back a quiet show of relative strength. Behind the ticker is Coach Kate Spade and Stuart Weitzman, a brand portfolio steadily drawing institutional money. When luxury names appear in a momentum scan, consumer confidence is speaking louder than any headline.
If today's setups are giving you conviction, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Time for today's #1 pick. Today's top pick is Corning, ticker GLW, drive score 100, RS 99, and a volatility contraction pattern coiling tighter by the day. At 168.27, GLW slipped 1.9% today, but in a VCP, that pullback is the setup, not a warning sign. Corning's fiber optics are the literal plumbing of AI data center infrastructure, and the stock market today is finally repricing that reality. In the hardware and equipment group, GLW is the best positioned name going into April 2026. This is the one. Are you watching Corning? Drop your GLW price target in the comments. I want to see your bull case.
Honourable mentions from the watch list.
20 names made today's full watch list, and the spotlights are just the headline acts. Look across the hardware and semiconductor clusters. That's where the green drive scores are stacking up. 8 stocks above 80 means real breadth behind this uptrend.
With a confirmed uptrend and a follow-through day log, the best stocks to buy now in April 2026 are lining up. Let the setups breathe and wait for volume.
Here's the thought I'll leave you with: follow-through days don't ring a bell. They quietly hand you a map while the crowd is still arguing about direction. The market spoke today. Now it's your move tomorrow. Watch for volume confirmation on GLW and GEV. If these leaders hold and build, the next leg is just beginning. I'm Gainster. See you in the next one.